Well, good morning, everybody, and I hope your 2020 Covid-19 collapse of society is going well. Ours is so far. Few problems getting regular items in that we would normally have. No panic buying from myself or my partner. Concerns, obviously, because all the perishable shit keeps going, and unfortunately we should have stocked up on one thing, and that was stuff that my autistic son will eat, because obviously with the free items only rule in place and the fact that all these fucking pricks have been in the shops for days and days and days just buying up everything that they sell, even if we wanted free items we couldn't fucking get them. So, yeah, shit. It's not fair on the kid, really, all this bullshit. Me and the missus will eat fucking anything. There's plenty of food for us. There's plenty of food for the youngest as well, because he'll eat fucking anything at the moment. Especially if you don't want him to. But the one this is going to affect in the long run is going to be my eldest, because obviously he's very particular about what he eats. Well, we keep trying, but it just means we have to go to the shop like twice as much, which is not the point. The point is that you get what you need, you stay away from the shops as much as possible, and you only go back when you need more. And if everyone did that, there would be plenty for everyone. The problem is that some of these fucking pricks out there have gone in the shop nearly every day, have sent multiple people in with their cards, and have just mass bought everything. So there's no toilet paper. I mean, I couldn't believe it when people were saying it, that there's no bog roll. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, everyone's bought up all the bog roll. I'm like, why? So that's where we're up to. Everyone is apparently shitting great. It's just fucking mental. And like I say, the only thing that pisses me off about all this, well, there's two things. One, it affects my son. And it's a bit annoying when you try and go to shops and they're like, oh, you can't have more than 3 of these. And it's like, well, shit. There's 7 days in a week and I've got to eat breakfast on all of them. You can't be fucking serious. But they are, so you have to accept it. It's the rules. British, don't you know? Rationing, yes, we're back to that. And the other thing is that I'm considered a fucking key worker because I'm in the security industry for one part and the food industry for the second. So in this great time of uncertainty and despair, they need fuckheads like me to keep going in so I can keep feeding the fucking country. Which I get, I understand. But it pisses me off that I'm going in to secure food for people who've already got more than enough but are still going to buy it all up, forcing other people to suffer. Like NHS workers and old people, and just your regular Joe Blogs who've listened to the advice we were given, not panic bought, and are now sitting there going, well, fuck, what are we going to feed our kids? I can understand why people are getting into fights in supermarkets, because it takes the piss when you see somebody with a fully loaded trolley and yours is barren because they've taken everything. I mean, I don't agree with people mugging each other for the food and everything, but I can understand some of it. I mean, some of it is just opportunistic thieves, and some of it is genuinely people getting really fucking desperate. Collapse of society. Who was it? Somebody quoted the Joker from Christian Bale's Batman series of films, and he's like, oh, they're all animals, I'm just giving them the push, they'll do it to themselves. And they're right, they're fucking right. I mean, you go to one of these major hives, like, I wouldn't call them cities, I call them hives, because that's what they are. That's why I don't go to them very often. But you get this mass population with this tiny supply chain that is always teetering on the edge of fucking devastation, because there's always something they've run out of, and there's always a substitute, at least a minimum of a substitute of some kind. But then you get something like this happening, and then suddenly you've got this problem where you've got hundreds of thousands of people in one area who all need the same things, and there isn't enough to go around. And they become animals, and they start fighting, and they start trying to kill each other for these things. Small city life, that's the way forward. We've got the problems, but we're not really fighting each other over supplies. We're all sort of sharing and being nice to each other. And I've always got my house axe and my bow if it comes to that. Ooh! The traffic light gods smile upon me today. But yeah, it just takes the piss. Something like an 82 to 88% survival rate on Corona to date. And people have just lost their fucking minds because the media has fucked us. Oh, another dad, another dad, another dad, another dad, and everyone's just gone, oh fuck, it's killing everyone it touches. Oh fuck, oh fuck. When in actual fact, yeah, it killed those people, but there were 20, 30, 40, 50, 80, 100 more that survived. It's fucking stupid. And certain people they've let speak on social media or the media in general need to be fucking shot. And some of them have said things that have caused all this. One of the representatives a few weeks back said, oh, there'll be a shortage of toilet paper, causing part of the panic. And that's it. As soon as somebody says, oh, I think we're going to have a shortage of, boom, it's fucking gone. Everyone will go to the shops and buy every little bit of it, and then you'll have fuck all for anyone else. And that's where we're up to. We're up to the stage where nobody's got anything because every fucker's already got it. And someone is sitting on a throne made of toilet paper because they can't actually find their way through the house to the fucking toilet. Cunts. And it pisses me off because it has put vulnerable people like my son, the elderly, and the people who are working so hard to protect us, like the police, the fire, the NHS and the military, who don't have the fucking time now to go to the shops and get these things because they're on alert, or they're working 24, 48 hour shifts. These fucking cunts, with their credit cards and all their money and shit, have gone out and raped the fucking economy into destruction. And you know what? It isn't even that bad of a crisis. Because where everyone's being told, oh, take 2 weeks off, you've got to have 2 weeks self-isolation, my company have said, well, make sure you're here on time. Fucking lunacy, man. That's the only thing about all this that pisses me off. And the fact that it's got people beat up into such a... what are we going to do? It's that. That's what pisses me off about this. Corona, meh, it was going to get here regardless. The minute they flew them out of Wuhan, it was going to get here. I mean, shit, they broke the quarantine themselves, flying them out. Now, yeah, they say, oh, yeah, well, we made sure they were on special planes and we took them straight to quarantine. Did you? Fuck, you put them on a bus with a civilian with no mask. You fucking tardos. That poor fucker's probably patient zero in the UK. If not, the fuckers that you let out of quarantine. So, yeah. It's all that, really. It just pisses me off that, you know, they've failed at every stage to deal with this properly. And they're saying that they've got mathematical experts and disease specialists who've said, right, you've got to do it in these stages. If you do it too soon or too late, it won't work and the quarantine will fail, and so on and so fucking forth. And it just pisses me off. The whole fucking affair does my tits in. Especially pisses me off because we don't have any fucking zombies. We spend all this time prepping for the fucking event that's going to happen, and the cunt hasn't. No zombies, no fucking nothing, just people with tickly coughs. One benefit of it is that when people come to my window and start coughing, I get to freely cuss them out without fear of redemption against me. Last week, guy opened the security window, started just open mouth coughing. So I called him a filthy fucking animal, told him to fuck off. And the management can't say shit to me because there's only 6 of us in the country who can do the fucking job. So fuck them. Fucking animals. Also, I saw this and I reported it, and I was not letting them anywhere near me. This guy comes to the window, coughs into his hand, catches it. So I'm like, okay, at least he's partly civilised. He's catching the cough. That's the main thing. He then turns and shakes his friend's hand with that exact hand he just coughed into. And I'm just fucking flabbergasted. I'm looking at it and they look at me and I'm just like, fuck off, get away from me, go to your supervisor, I'm not talking to you, fuck off. And I shut the window. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, can you get any thicker? It's not rude to go, look, I've just coughed in my hand, will you fuck off away from me? It's not Wuhan flu, but it's fucking something, so just piss off and leave me. Like, nah, shake hands, mate. Come on, shake hands. Fucking morons.